Hello everyone, and welcome back to New Craft of the Week. As you know, at the end of the month is Halloween, so I wanted to kind of get back into that fall Halloween spirit with our crafts. And since it seems like most people like the no template craft, I figured we'll do that again today. So why don't we make some ghosts? So you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a piece of white and a piece of black. Construction paper, cardstock, whatever you have available is fine. If you don't want to use black, use whatever color you like. You're going to need some yarn, any color. I have green here today. Scissors, glue, cotton balls or cotton rounds, whichever you have around is fine also. So the first thing that we're going to do is use our imagination, and we are going to draw an outline of a ghost. So it could be really anything that you want it to be. It could be wavy, it could be traditional, it could look like the Pac-Man ghost, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and draw mine on here. Kind of went with a Pac-Man style ghost here, so I'm gonna cut this out. And if I'm moving too fast for you, feel free to pause the video so you can work with me here. Parents, it's okay if your children cut it out and it's not, you know, up to what you think it should look like. This is more of an exploratory craft where they get to use their scissors, work on their creative skills, their fine motor skills, and it kind of gives you an opportunity to talk about the change in the season and, you know, things like that. So now I have my ghost cut out. If you notice, I have black line on the one side, so we're going to use this side here. Just kind of throw this away. So if you have cotton rounds, it's probably a good idea to cut some of them down so they're not we're not sticking these, you know, circles on like that. So you can cut them into different shapes, just cut them up into pieces. If you have cotton balls, you don't need to do anything other than to just stick them on. Now the reason for us to do this is it kind of gives it a puffy feel. So I'm going to cut some of these down here. This is a great exercise for the kids if you didn't let them cut out the ghost. Alright, so I have probably about 16 pieces. I'll most likely need more. So I have these. We're going to set that pile off to the side now to our colored piece of paper. So we're going to want to put eyes. Realistically, they can be anything that you want them to be. So just kind of make it your own. They can be really big, they can be really small. They could be funny shapes. And again, they're not perfect circles, and they're all different sizes. So what we're going to do, we're going to glue these pieces on first. So decide how you want to do it in your head. Put some glue on the colored paper and stick them where you want them to go on your ghost. Okay, so we'll put this one right here. So you should have something that kind of looks like this. I kind of made mine look a little mean, you know, maybe a little scary, and that's okay. If you want to give yours a giant smile and some big huge bug eyes, that's okay. So now we're going to take all our little glue piece, cotton pieces. And we're gonna glue them on. If you don't want to do this part of it, you could skip over and till the next part. So we're just gonna kind of glue these on randomly. So this here will kind of give our ghost some texture. That way it doesn't just look like a piece of white paper. But again, if that's what you want to do, that's fantastic. That's your thing. If you don't have stick glue, school glue will work. And if you don't know what school glue is, that's the liquid kind. You can either get that real stinky rubbery glue. As a parent, you may remember using that in school, or you can use Elmer's glue also. Or glue dots. If you have glue dots, use glue dots. Okay. Alright. While I'm sitting here doing this, I'm thinking you could probably use palms too. Alright. So now my ghost has a little bit of like texture to it. Now the next is the string. This yarn can be any color you want it to be. I had green that was like pretty easy to get to in my office. You may need tape for this. It just depends on how heavy your ghost is, but you can get away with just putting some glue. Again, whether it's school glue, glue stick, glue dots, hot glue. I'm going to put tape on mine just because I don't have the time to wait for it to dry. Okay. So when you glue it on the back, it should kind of look like this. And now you can hang your ghost. Now if you want to make it two-sided, just make another one the same and glue it to this here, and you will have a ghost that you can hang from your ceiling, and it'll kind of go like this with the movement in the room and the air and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's craft. I always look forward to seeing yours, so please share. Until next time, bye.